Warning, the following content contains material that may or may not be interesting to some viewers, but the only way to really find out is to watch it to the very end. Otherwise, you may never really know. So proceed if you dare, but don't say you were never warned.
Y'all ready for that?
MWO.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Miss? Got your coffee ready? Who's here? What's going on, Bart? Kenzo, Smitty, and that's about it right now. And shout out to the restreamers, obviously. Good to see everyone. Good to see everyone. Yeah, so as you probably know, I got number 9 granddaughter. She's a handful, and she's spending a lot of quality time. And when there's a newborn in the family, well, we kind of just drop everything and together with the holidays, you know what I mean? It's like you know, it just gives us more of an excuse to get together. So that's what I've been doing. So uh, I've been watching a little here and there. You know what I mean? Same old as far as I'm concerned when it comes to this stuff. Um, but I've been doing a little homework. I got a couple videos up here that I want to show you guys and stuff. And but it's good to get to see you guys for sure. Yeah, I got my New Year's resolution ready. Obviously, yeah, which everybody should have one at least. Um, and don't make promises you can't keep. Shit like that. You know what I mean? YouTube is not as important as it probably used to be. You know what I mean? I'm using it more for like if I'm not busy and I got some free time and stuff like that. But I spend a lot of time on TikTok. spending a lot of time on TikTok for sure. Um, yeah. So instead of what I did, I loaded up some of the. Actually, I'm working on a new intro. I want to do my own intro, so I got a little bit of a sample for you guys. Yeah, it goes something like that. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's far from ready. A little project just to keep me busy. Um, got a couple funny TikToks or whatever you want to call them. Um, let me see. Oh, this is a coquille. A coquille is I think the word is in it only lives in Puerto Rico and it does this sound. And a lot of people have asked me what a coquille is. Sometimes it's on the flag. Sometimes it's displayed in Puerto Rican parades, and people wonder what that little frog is, and that this is what it is. Now that thing only lives in Puerto Rico. They try to I think they captured it and try to uh, keep it, take it to other countries, and it dies. So it only lives in Puerto Rico. It only survives in Puerto Rico. So I don't know. So let's try one of these right here.
Somebody mess with your fluffy toy. Where you put my toy at? Hey, how long you gonna be in here? Because I'm ready to eat. Ah, the smell! Oh, I hit my head.
Silent night, holy night.
I hear you.
Oh,
All is calm. All is bright. Round your virgin mother and child. Hey, G-Ralph, look at these leaves right here, bro. Oh, these leaves look fresh, G-Ralph. Come, wanna try one of these? I'm gonna try this little batch right here. Let me see if I can reach it. Oh, man, that's too high. That hurt my neck, dog. Let's go see if some stuff dropped on the ground over here, bro.
Yeah. So obviously, I like my animal follies and stuff like that. But I've been keeping my nose out of people's business, as you can tell. I'm not interested in nobody's all the fuckery and stuff like that. Um, what I wanted one of my New Year's resolutions is to get away. Listen, it's kind of stupid, or I don't know what else to call it, but to think that you can get away from the drama when you're in the drama community, it's kind of uh, I don't know I don't know what to call that. You can get away from the hate, you know what I mean, but you can't get away from somewhere that you're at. That's my opinion. My opinion is you make the best of the situation that you're in. You're in the drama community, so you make the best of where you at. You can't preach. I want to get away from the drama when you're stuck blast in the middle of the drama. You see what I'm saying? Um, I hear people proclaiming to be not that don't want to be part of the drama community. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's you have to like, go start somewhere else completely. But you can't say I don't want no more drama, but still, you know, it's like saying I don't want to be part of the ghetto. You buy a house in the suburbs, but but you go every time you go home to the ghetto instead of living in that house, and you know what I mean? It's something like that. Yeah, I think you understand what I'm saying. But I don't know. Let me play one of these.
Good.
That's some gassy ass dogs. I see what you're saying, Kenzo. You don't make New Year's resolutions. They're trivial. Well, there's people that say, well, my New Year's resolution is good. I'm going to stop smoking, drinking, and the basic stuff. Um, I don't know. You can take some people take it further than that. You know what I mean? Um, it could be done. You know what I mean? But you can just do better. That's what I'm saying. New Year's resolution is just looking back at the year and doing better in whatever you failed in that said year. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. Anyway, it's not that deep. Um, so let me share screen. I'll be here for a little bit. Obviously, with a new with a new grandchild. She's beautiful, by the way. Got us very busy. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I hope everybody has a safe one. Obviously, no drinking and driving, all that bad stuff. I hope it's safe. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? Testament power to the this is constitution privilege. Okay, all right. Thank you for that. All right, Jessica, how you doing, Jessica? Felicidades, feliz nuevos años y felicidad. I wanna wish you. Oh, see, I almost got into it. See, I only got into this singing. I don't have a lot to tell you the truth. Let me see. I just wanted to, because I really couldn't go live tomorrow. So I said the only chance I was supposed to go live yesterday at 3, couldn't do that, and so I said let me go live today. But oh, I love this joke, by the way. I just gotta play this for you guys. That was
Best you can do this Christmas, then you can just follow him out the f***ing door.
uh, that's for the people that didn't see it. Okay, yeah, that was I don't know, that was my favorite one this week. Uh, Jessica, Dirty Kenzo, felicidades, felicidades. Okay, no, it's because thank you. Robo Ross, upgrade 2.0. I like that. Sounds official and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, my plans full steam ahead. You know, I've met a couple of other content creators that uh that don't do only the uploads of content. I've gone back and I've revisited all my basically. I mean, it's a big undertaking going back, trying to I've deleted a lot of stuff. I've retitled a lot of stuff, and it's going to be a big thing. But at the end, it's going to pay off. So, in order to transform this channel, it'll still be drama. Drama's always, uh, I'm not delusional to think that what I can do. Is change gears a little bit and not always be drama. What I want to do is I wanted to do reaction videos and stuff like that, and that's in the works. You know what I mean? I just don't want to just dive into it and and not do it right. So I got nothing but time. So uh, let's see what happens. But I hope everybody has a safe New Year's, uh, which is New Year's Eve is tomorrow. It's not today. Let me see what else I got in the. So I did send a picture to the picture of my granddaughter to a couple trusted people. Uh, not very few. Maybe about three people I sent it. Um, we're very thankful to have her. She's my oldest son's second daughter, so obviously, she's a little queen. She's a little queen right now. She's being pampered, and on top of that, I think during Christmas, somebody caught a cold and it's going around and stuff like that. So we're not all feeling well, and we're trying not to get the baby sick. Obviously, let me see what we have here. But I wanted to go live at 3 yesterday, and unfortunately, you know what I mean. Shit happens. Okay, let me see what we have here. I think I played this last week. Nah, I don't got much here. Let me see. It's all old. Uh, I was actually thinking that shout out to King Troll. I was waiting for him to go live, and then I was gonna go live after he went live. But I keep looking. I got my alerts ready, but I don't see anything. He'll go live at some point. But I just want to wish everybody just stop by and just catch up a little bit with you guys. I do have a lot of well, not a lot. Some people have sent me some videos, not in the right format and all that, and that's all good. I'll fix that. But if I'm not playing them, it's because something or the other, and I'll email you back and tell you why I can't play some of those. But this is a good one. I like this one. Yeah, let me see. Gabby girl. Yeah. How you doing, Clarissa? Long time. Jazzy girl, good to see you as always. This one you got seen it last week. It's Megan. Let me play this one again. Now the sound effects, the farting, that was already there. All I did was remix it. So, but the farts today, I added that on. I tried to time it when he did the split, and it just didn't turn out right. Yeah, you guys saw that. All right.
Megan,
Yeah, this is
Megan
old.
who?
the one with all the awesome stuff for you.
What kind of stuff?
Coffee, pussy, and juice. And cigarettes.
Next door, honey. Next door.
That's got to be salty as fuck, yo. Oh my god, embarrassing moment.
Watch people. Because you can fake for a long time, but one day you're going to show yourself to be a phony. You know what I mean? And that's what these, a lot of people are doing these days. Watch people.
All right, let me change it a little bit. Like I said, I
Watch people.
just wanted to
Because you can fake for a long time, but one day you're going to show yourself to be a phony. That's for true. You know what I mean? And that's what these, a lot of people are doing these days. Watch people.
You shut up already? Okay, there you go. I bet. I'm still a rookie at this, obviously. And the Wi-Fi seems to be going a little slow. I don't know why. Yeah, that's what happens. Bart Robinson. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upgrade. I got a couple things in mind. Get the right equipment around me and stuff. Okay, I showed you the cookie. This guy, listen, this guy's so famous on fucking TikTok. All he does is prank people. So he goes around and he goes to restaurants and eats and just takes food off people's plates. Basically, that's all he does. Yeah. Well, he does more than that, but he's just a menace to society. But it's funny as fuck. Let's play it.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sit and party like it's your birthday. And you know people it's like your birthday. We'll party in the club.
Yeah. So I showed you that. So that's all he does, and you'll know his videos. Next time I come up, I'll drop his the name on TikTok. So you'll know his videos because he always has 50 Cent, that song that you just heard, always playing in the background. You can't miss him. Oh, sorry about that. I think I showed this one last week. Yeah. All right. Enough of that. I gotta go do such shit. Congrats. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, brother. Yeah, man. Hey. What I'm hoping is for number 10. To tell you the truth, you know what I mean. It's just to make it an even 10, nice round 10. You know. Let's see what happens. You know what I mean. That's the benefits of being a young grandfather. You know what I mean. You get to enjoy your grandkids for sure. Clarissa Hendershot. God damn it, I love that damn name. Hendershot. What else do I have in the bag? So I showed this one last week. This is for Dutchie. Dutchie, I know she'd be streaming, but I found it. Listen, I didn't do anything to this. Do I have it? Or did I take it down? Let's still here. I just found this. I just happened to find this, believe it or not. So it says, sibling, what are you getting from me this Christmas? It says, some jumper cables since you like starting shit. happy holidays over there at the Restreams, at the Restream channel. No hard feelings. I don't mind at all. I don't mind. It's not that deep. It really isn't. I don't know why people take it so personal. I don't know. Maybe if I was monetized or something like that, I would take it personal. But I'm just having fun. So it's like the Restreams. I don't know. A lot of people. I get it. I guess I get it. I mean, but it doesn't bother me. I can understand why it bothers other people though. I can see, but it doesn't bother me. But yeah, Kansas, I'll see you later. I'm not doing anything. Well, I don't think I'm doing anything today. Tomorrow's, like I said, tomorrow's New Year's Eve, and I got a lot of shit to do. And I'm kind of glad it's coming to these holidays are coming to an end. It's I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm one of those that after New Year's, I need at least a 2 week break from all the holidays and all the spending. And we all take a hit. Our credit cards are busted out to the maxed out and everything. So it's now it's tax season, obviously coming. Hey, Montrese, what's going on? Good to see you. That's I think you're Aaron's cousin, I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember you correctly. Let's see what else I got. So I kind of made this. These are just like quotes and stuff like that. I thought I made something this morning, but I guess it was for TikTok. Yeah, I didn't make it for here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, the hell with it then. Uh, yeah. Let me play this one. Let me see something.
She could be like this. Nigga, I gotta go to work in the morning. Sir, I asked you not to play.
I wrote her in today because I'm telling you, she's a better person.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to another year. I don't know. More than you know what? I'll tell you what. More than most. I think I spent the better, the better part of the year on YouTube last year. There's one thing I won't do this year is that. Um, so maybe if I want to say, because I was looking at some videos yesterday, just like I said, I was kind of tweaking them and changing titles, and a lot of them went back to 22. We're on 23, so I'm like, wow. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's time to kind of, you know, not step away. I've said a couple times that I wanted to step away and stuff like that, and I've had my moments and that I've said I wasn't going to come back and all that bullshit, and then I go ahead and change my mind, which I have every right to change my mind and stuff like that. But I gotta take I gotta stand on something, and I gotta just one of the things I gotta put boundaries up. I gotta make a lot of changes in my character. So because I'm not a victim to any fucking body. If anything, and if I've gotten disrespected here and there, for let's say for the last few times, maybe in the last a few months, it's because I just bit my tongue. I just listened. You know what I mean? And some of it was just blatant disrespect, and some of it was um, uh, constructive criticism. You know what I mean? So there is a difference. Um, you're never too old to learn something new about yourself or the way you come across on YouTube and shit like that. So it's just a matter of perspective. You know what I mean? Um, uh, I don't. Sometimes I take things to heart. It's one thing I got to change about myself, that I can't take things to heart. And I've heard a lot of stuff out there and a lot of this and that. I could take. I listen. I roast with the best of them, so I have pretty thick skin when it comes to roasting. I don't like people lying on me, just like nobody else. I don't like people lying on me and stuff like that. But I can do better, and I will. And I can only promise myself to do better, obviously. So um, people just others alone. So yeah, right. Exactly. Serene Dandy Marie. I like that name. Serene Dandy Marie. Yeah. But yeah, I hear people saying they want to get away from something that it just I don't know. It's just it makes no sense that to be uh crying out, "Oh, I don't like this community. I don't want to be part of this community." And but you don't make the effort to make it better, because you're not you're in the drama community. Wake up and smell the coffee, because that's where you're at. There's no way of getting away from it. You can make your situation better, and if only some people would stop worrying about what other people are doing, would do a lot better for themselves. I think being hyper focused um, on what people are saying about you and this and that, and going from channel to channel, and just overthinking, and just you got to remember, this is YouTube, and people have opinions, and people are going to say this and that. Not everybody's going to like you. Um, uh, I don't have a problem with that, with the fact that some people are just not going to like me. Some people are not going to forgive me, and that's okay. You know what I mean? For I think if you do the math on that, that's very minimal. Um, so you can take that with a grain of salt, and you grow from it. You know what I mean? YouTube, you can learn a lot about yourself on YouTube. You really can. But you gotta listen. You really gotta see, work yourself away around the bullshit. Know how to navigate around these streets, and don't take everything so personal. You know what I mean? I think people take things too personal. Um, I've been known to do that. So, but what I won't do is let people disrespect me on my own panel anymore. That'll be done with. People that want to be here will want to be here. That's fine. The people that don't, well, that's fine too. You know what I mean? It's not. I don't. I don't. I don't plan on having people blocked for forever. You know what I mean? Hopefully, we can reach resolutions and peace and healing, or whatever it takes. You know what I mean, to get to that place. So I'm right. Like I said before, I'm writing solo. I'm not affiliated or associated with anybody, and I just feel that um, I just got to do this by myself. You know what I mean? It's I've had plenty of people, plenty of co-hosts, plenty of administrators, other channels helping me. But I thank you and I appreciate all that. But I got to do this by myself. And one of the reasons why, and I'll give you an example. Um, Whoever's helping me, if there's a channel that's controversial, well, that controversy comes over here. So I don't want that. I don't want any bleeding, and vice versa. If I get in some type of uh, bullshit, well, I don't want the channel that's helping me to receive any backlash. So I'd rather just ride it out by myself. And I haven't visited a lot of channels, obviously, and that's not. It's just because I just want to do this by myself for now, and then later on I'll visit channels like I used to and stuff like that. But I think I just want to concentrate on my own thing for now. Not to say that I don't wish uh, everybody success and all that, but their problems are their problems, my problems are my problems, and I don't want any. I don't want no mingling because I have my own issues. So I don't want I don't want to make things worse. So uh, that's all. It's not that I've I dislike these people or this, that, and the other. I don't want people to assume that I have problems with these people. I just don't. It's just I'm just doing things by myself, and it feels kind of good, you know. Hey, how you doing, Pat S? How you doing? Um, it feels good to kind of I answer to the criticisms by myself. If things go left, I get credit. If things go right, I get the accolades. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be. I've never done the YouTube thing by myself, you know, with no type of help at all. So it's gonna be a challenge, but not that much of a challenge, I think. You know what I mean? So um, that's what I got in mind. Just do things on my own and answer to my own. You know, but yeah. Let me find another video. So like I said, I'm gonna start with what did I do? I'm gonna start with this channel. I won't announce the channel yet. They're gonna let me kind of dissect their only facts. They're gonna let me dissect their content. Basically, just react to their content and see how I do. And I want to go from there. Because there is it's not as easy as you think. So when you dissect somebody else's content, you got to take the pauses because you don't want to get struck and all this, and you got to know how to react to a reaction channel. It's more than you know. I'm used to going live and you just talk and um, with no pauses and whatever. But this is kind of different that in that you got to know what you're doing. You got to describe what you're seeing, and if you're gonna laugh, you're gonna be angry, whatever. Because I haven't even chose top. I don't want to choose a topic yet either. I don't want to put myself in a box or corner myself and say, well, I'm just gonna cover funny stuff or blunders or TikTok stuff. No, I want to do a wide range of things. You know what I mean? Um, even I want to cover even some auditors too. Which you know, I'm somewhere in the middle when it comes to the auditors. I'm for pro, and you know, it all depends. It all depends. So my roots come from there. When I used to just a regular subscriber, that's what I visit. I would visit a lot of auditors and um and then I visit a lot of channels like Dr. Dave and Father Show and stuff like that. So I'm trying to going back. I went back to my roots and started looking at those channels. And I'm like, okay, you know what? There's something I may want to re touch on. Why not? So right now, I'm somewhere in the middle when it comes to the auditing. I don't like where it's gone. When I started watching auditors, you know, it's different. It's different in a lot of ways. And once I get an auditor or two to come up here and talk to me, and just to catch up, obviously, I want to do my due diligence and do my homework before even I start speaking on it because a lot has changed in the auditing community. So it's something I might want to visit. Hey, let me highlight some stuff here. Hey, only facts. Yes, I hope everybody has a blessed New Year's, safe New Year's. Obviously, um, be careful tomorrow. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we were gonna do anything. To tell you the truth, personally, I'd rather just stay home and just chill and just, you know, I think everybody's a little has a little cold here and there. The baby can't really go out and stuff like that. So we'll probably just chill. You know what I mean? I don't want to go to a big fiesta. Now, if my wife and them, if they want to go out, that's fine with me. But I just rather just fall back and just reminisce of the year and stuff like that. But you got to practice what you preach. If you make promises, you got to keep them for sure. hmm how long I got? Let me see. Okay. All right. So let me play a couple more. Let me see little videos I have here. But thank you so much for all you guys that showed up today. I'm sorry for kind of fumbling the ball yesterday, but I was all set up. I was all set up to go at 3, and I just, things come up sometimes, and I hate to change in the middle. And I wanted to go live at 3 so bad yesterday, and I just couldn't do it. So and hopefully, I'll do a consistent time. That's what I want to do. I want to be consistent, like I used to. I used to go at 6 o'clock, almost every day. I want to go maybe 4, 5 o'clock every other day now, something like that. It all depends. All depends. So, but first, I gotta put a brand on this channel. What I mean by that, not the brand. I want the content. The content. I want to make it about something and just not, you know. All right. I kind of, yeah. This is Evie Spears. I don't know if you guys know who Evie Spears is. He's one of my favorite comedians. Sure.
White people felt my pain. Oh my God.
What up? Oops. The fuck did I lose it? No. No. There you go. All right.
My mother used to slap the shit out of me in public, and I would look at people for help. Like, shut up. White people felt my pain. Oh my God. She just struck her child. Black people see black kids get hit. We be like, hey, get your shit together. Black people will beat other people's kids if they fucking up too bad. Like, miss, you need to whoop this ugly motherfucker. Put that shit down. Here's my website, email, home address. Call me. I'll fuck him up any time you need. You ain't got to kill him. Just watch him turn red.
And Pat S, you're absolutely right. He does I spot on Denzel Washington. So this is Ari Spears. You got to go visit. I mean, he's all over the place. I don't know why he's not bigger than what he is, but he's one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah, just put this motherfucker. Just choke him out.
I met DMX 9 months ago. This nigga is 2 inches taller than me. I don't know why the fuck I thought that nigga was 6'12" or something. That nigga is my size. And he really talk like that. We in a restaurant. Yeah, hell bitch. That nigga's a water and some lemon. Nigga, why are you hollering? We in a restaurant, nigga.
Hey, how about I make it a thing? If you gotta send me your favorite comedian. I mean, I don't know, whatever comedian. Yeah, I'll start playing maybe some because I love my comedians, obviously.
You know that nigga wasn't shit in school, couldn't cheat at all. Just hell bitch. What's the answer? Number 7. Nigga, you need to be in a special class. What the fuck is?
Let me see. All right, I'll play this one. I think you saw this is repeat.
I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
So who's that? Brian Reynolds? Brian Reagan. I gotta look. I never heard of him, but I'll look him up. Brian Ray. I gotta write that down. All right. Sounds like a younger comedian, probably. Brian Regan. I've probably seen him. I don't know. Well, I'll check it out, Pat, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I have so many ideas in my head, and I don't know. And maybe after the holidays, I'll dig in and really sort things out, because right now it's like I don't know I know what I want to do. I just don't know how to go about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. You know what I mean? So just a matter of time and just get into the flow of things and stuff. You know what I mean? Um, I've been, part of the covering drama for so long, and it's, I just want to have some fun along with the drama. I just want to have some fun. I'm realistic. Drama's always going to be there, so and I got to handle the drama a little bit better, if anything. That I can work on for sure. We can all work on that, huh? Um, but let me see what else I got here. I don't think I missed a video yet, but I just wanted to catch up with you guys for sure. I think on New Year's Eve we have the most accidents, so just be careful with that. A work in progress. There you go. Work in progress. That's what I am, for sure. And there's nothing wrong with that. Reinventing yourself. You know what I mean? It's kind of not everybody can do that. Reinvent yourself. Uh, be a comedian of sorts. You know what I mean? This, uh, some people have a hard time. I'm not a one-trick pony type person. I like the challenge of just doing different things. You know what I mean? Um, when I first started on YouTube, obviously I started on the wrong damn channel, but my intention was not to be a name or anything like that. It just happened. I'm telling you, it was like a freakish type thing that I just wound up on a channel that where I wound up at, but it wasn't my intention. I wasn't looking for uh, that type of content, but it just happened. So we change and we go every day. No, and it's kind of fun to think that I have it in my head that the journey continues. You know what I mean? But obviously, uh, I've learned a lot, and just apply everything I've learned, and just don't repeat that bullshit. You know what I mean? And don't make excuses, and I think that a lot of people forget that we're under a microscope, and they're gonna call you out, with receipts and all, about everything you do. So my suggestion is don't share too much about yourself and about what's going on in your life, including health stuff and stuff like that. Um, uh, yeah, that's my opinion. I mean, that's my advice to new channels. That just be careful what you say and stuff like that, and who you associate with too. I think that's a big one. I think I think it was harder for me than most because I am a physical. I've met people in real life, and it's very different because what I see is an avatar in your voice, um, and I don't see the body language and stuff like that. So it's been challenge for me to get to know people on YouTube, and I fumbled the ball plenty of times and thought people were this, that, and the other, and they wound up being something else. So um, I'm just more careful now, especially. I don't trust a lot of people, obviously, um, but that's okay. You know what I mean? It's part of YouTube. You just got to protect yourself and protect your brand and protect your integrity. Without credibility, integrity, you're shit. You're shit on YouTube for sure. And if, if anything, you got to protect that. All right, how much time do I still have? I just got to do one thing today, and then I got to come back, drink some more coffee, obviously, and mhm. A shout out to the group, the Restream group, Dutchies and all them out there. I don't hate Dutchies or anything like that. I just like the things that the up and downs that me and her have had and stuff like that. But I hold no hard feelings. I don't hate her. It just it's one of those things. You know what I mean? Sometimes people are just not going to get along, and that's just the reality of life. You know what I mean? So, but I don't wish nothing. I only wish nothing but the best for her and that whole crew over there. Uh, I send blessings along with the other people, the same blessings. So That's just the way I am. I just don't rock that way. I don't hold no grudges. I just want to move on for sure. Leaving the past in the past. Let me see if I can grab another video. What's another Cat Williams? All right, I got one more. Oh, hold up. Did I do something wrong?
Understand that's the way it is. You got to remember to laugh. You ain't got to wait for a joke. The hater is the goddamn joke. Soon as you see that mother.
I think I played this, but I think, listen,
they hate you.
Now, what I got to do, I got to be more in order. So I got too much content spread out throughout. So I got to, what's the word I'm looking for? I got to just put it all together and have it consistently there, or just, I got options. I can either upload the content, or I can just do the sharing. So it's something I want to figure out, and I haven't figured it out yet. So, and I will.
With every fucking thing they got, they can't stand it. They hate what you look like, what you're wearing, what you're driving, what you talk about, what you think about. They fucking hate it, and you gonna have to understand that's the way it is. You gotta remember to laugh. You ain't gotta wait for a joke. The hater is the goddamn joke. Soon as you see that motherfucker, you supposed to laugh immediately. I know why you mad, nigga. I know why you mad. It might be bugs on the rest of you mugs, but it ain't no bugs on me.
Yeah, love that. Love that. Hey, did you
appreciate the good things?
You know what? I heard something about this preacher. I forget his name. Anybody knows his name? I don't know. I think he's part of that. And I don't want to put bad information out there, but I think he's in some type of trouble or controversy, and but I don't know enough about him. And now I've been watching this preacher for a long, long time. I think he's a preacher to the stars, like Kevin Hart. A lot of the comedians, Harvey, what's his name? Steve Harvey. They all visit his church. And right now he's stuck in the middle of a nasty, nasty controversy. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. It makes you kind of think.
Until we lose them. Sometimes we don't value the people we have in our lives till we lose them. Sometimes we don't appreciate a good job, a good ministry, a good opportunity, a good friend till they're gone. Why do we value more in retrospect than we do in real time? We throw people away so easily. We get rid of them like they're expendable commodities. And sometimes you ought to remember before you make a decision that you may be throwing away somebody today that you need tomorrow.
And you know, let me just say this. We came off a horrible, and I don't want to get. I hope and pray this year we don't have to find out about more chomos. And I want to leave. I honestly, it's disgusting to me. But what's going on in Hollywood is pretty apparent. There's a fucking problem. And to me, it started with the Epstein, and now you see P. Diddy's embroiled in some type of bullshit going on. So a lot of nasty stuff going on, and I just want to, I don't know. It's hard to even watch the news nowadays because it has to do with a lot of, it's just nasty. And if you're watching the P. Diddy situation, listen, he's being accused. He's not in this country. We'll still innocent until proven guilty. Um, um, there's a lot of R talk and a lot of trauma talk and stuff like that, and it's just I don't know. It's just it's part of our reality. I'm fortunate. There's people that do that type of bullshit. And as much as you want to get away, obviously, um, the internet is a fucking just one of these places that these people will disguise themselves and stuff like that. But I've been watching the news and it's incredible. Um, and like I said, it goes back to to Epstein, to that whole situation, even with the president's names and a whole bunch of people with money, billionaires, and even Jay Z's name came up and some type of bullshit. So I don't know. I guess we got to wait to see it unfold. There's a channel out there that covers it, but I don't know. I can take it in doses. I can't take that type of stuff too much. You know what I mean? It's pretty nasty stuff. I don't think I want to cover that type of content. You know what I mean? Um, but if somebody goes to trial or something like that, I would like to cover that. You know what I mean? Like the Johnny Depp situation last year was pretty good. Um, that was my wife was stuck on. She was stuck watching that the whole time. She watched the whole thing. So I do like kind of court stuff, real crime, true. What is it called? True crime stuff. I like the true crime stuff. Some of it anyway. Um, but there's a number of things I wanna. And if you guys have suggestions, I don't have a Discord, but I do have an email, and it's on the white channel. If you go to the white channel and you go to the about section, it's there. Let me check. And it's a working email, so you can. Some people do find it. The white channel. I call it the white channel because it's the one with the white avatar. Yeah, it's there. So, oh, it's actually in my banner right here somewhere. Let me see. Thought it was there. Should be there. Anyway, I'll make sure that I'll grab my ass while what the hell? You fucking sicko. I got it. Yeah, that was pretty sick. All right. Oh, did I time out the wrong one? I might have. My bad. My bad if I did. My bad. Yeah. Well, I'm watching two screens. That's what it is. But I think I caught one anyway. Like I was saying, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. See, I'm all over the place. Let me find a couple more videos, and I'm gonna shut it down in about 5 minutes. But like I said, I want to wish everybody a very safe New Year's Eve. How about this? How about going to the doctors this year if you haven't gone out, if you haven't done your blood work or something like that, and try to cover your the health stuff a little bit. You know what I mean? When was the last time you did your blood work and stuff like that? Um, we're not getting any younger. All right, let me see what I can do here. See, I'm having problems with. Okay, you think I would be a pro at this, right? No, I'm not. That's okay. Oh, I was watching was it Dunes or something like that yesterday? Oh my God, I gotta finish watching it this morning. Dunes, is it called Dunes? Something like that. The sci-fi. I think I'm probably saying it wrong, as usual. All right, me here. My bad, y'all. I should be more prepared. I know. Okay. All right, which way? I want to play one more. Actually, I want to play two more. All right. I'm playing this because this is an old couple. They've been together forever. You know what I mean? And their children have a TikTok for them, and they cover their adventures and they go out and stuff. And yeah, I find it kind of lovely to watch this couple that's been together. I don't know how many years, and you can still see the love. You can still see the I'm a romantic. You know what I mean? As people probably know. So to me, I find it very funny and very sweet. Be careful with that music. All right. I can't finish it. All right.
I couldn't care less about those who don't like me. I'm not here to win popularity contests. If you don't like me, that's your problem. But if you call yourself my friend while secretly harboring dislike, you're nothing but a deceitful snake in my garden. Save your phony smiles for someone who gives a damn, but watch out, because I have no patience for backstabbers masquerading as friends.
Those are templates, by the way, and anybody can do that. One more. That's it. Okay. All righty then, my peeps. So I want to thank everybody, like I always do. God bless everybody. Be careful tomorrow. Like I said, don't have much else to say for real. Thank you for stopping by, Pat. That's Jazzy Girl. Um, I don't know who the fuck is that. Mike's dumb or whatever. Whatever. Anyway, who else was here? Kenzo was here. Everybody, even the people who restreaming all that. Good luck tomorrow. Be safe tomorrow. God bless. Um, and I hope this upcoming year brings you nothing but blessings and success in life and all that good stuff. And like I said, I have a New Year's resolution. Some people don't believe in it, whatever. But um, I don't know. It's one of those things. Let's see what happens next, right? The only thing I know is I got to do my part. You know what I mean? And that's obvious. You know what I mean? You can't bitch and moan and complain about things if you're not proactive in making changes uh, in your character and your approach and whatever. Um, uh, you just I don't know. Some people I still I swear up and down it's the Mike Cerrone thing. They're not aware. The self awareness is lacking big time. Um, I see it in so many people, and I wonder if I come across that way because um, I get paranoid sometimes. I'm like, am I doing something that I'm not aware about? You know what I mean? Maybe something mentally wrong with me. So I don't know. You know what I mean? So uh, you got to work on yourself. You know what I mean? You just can't blame the whole fucking world for when you trip up you know what I mean? It's a way to react to things too. Um, I've been choosing to take the high, not the high, I don't want to say the high road. Um, I've heard the roast. I've heard the bullshit. To me, it's just not worth my time right now. Um, um, wanting to wanting to reinvent myself and do things differently. I got to be able to take that type of criticism or whatever you want to call it. It doesn't bother me as much as people would think, especially when because you consider the source, you see where it's coming from or whatever. You know what I mean? It's not that deep. You know what I mean? I think it's an opinion. And if you always tell yourself that people have the right to their opinions, that's all it is. You know what I mean? If it's not true, um, well, why would you want to go bark and, and battle back and do lives about the things they're saying about you? No, you will never see me spark up a live to combat another channel because they said this and that. I will never do that. I will never use this platform to as a bully pulpit or whatever. It's to me, it's kind of silly. It's not a way. It's not a way to change people's minds. If that's what you want to do, to change people's minds about what people are saying about you, well, that's pretty tough. You just got to do your part. Fuck what the people say, like my father used to say, and just do you, and you'll do a lot better trying to prove things to yourself instead of trying to prove things to people. Try to prove it. Test yourself. You know what I mean? When I'll speak up when I have to, trust and believe that. I'm no punching bag either, but you got to pick um, you got to pick your battles wisely. You know what I mean? So not everything's a fight, because then this becomes a battlefield, and I don't want to go live battling every fucking body and their mama. Fuck that. Um, if anything, I want to make the best of my time here. If anything, and go back to having some fun and some laughs and stuff like that, and making it worth my while. But sometimes, if it's not worth my while, why even go live? So I know what I'm locked in. I know where I want to get there. It's probably going to take me some time, but I'm locked in, and I know what I want to do as far as moving forward, and I'm going to try to make it work. That's the only thing I can do. Let's see what happens. But I can't tell people how to feel. I cannot tell people, nah. It's one of those. I'm only responsible for myself. I'm not making excuses for other people's actions. Um, I'm not co-signing for anybody. That's something I used to do a lot. I can only answer for me and what I do or whatever. So it's not too. I don't want to seem like cold-hearted or anything like that. But if anything, I've learned on YouTube is that guilty by association is a fucking monster, man. Fuck that, man. Um, it's a hindrance. It's just a headache, man. It hinders you. It kind of it stunts your growth when you uh it's a scary thought that there's. I don't want to go back to that topic, but it's just you got to be aware of who you surround yourself with and do your due diligence. You know what I mean? Just don't associate yourself because somebody's very popular. Um, I don't know, do your homework and stuff like that, and make sure that you're aligning yourself with the right people because sometimes um, before you know it's too late. You know what I mean? So, um, and taking easy steps, man. Not everything has to be in a rush. Um, the internet, YouTube is not going anywhere. Everybody's like in a rush, in a rush. If anything, I've learned I don't gotta go live every fucking day. I don't have to. When I feel like it, I'm up to it, and I got something to say, something to show, and if I feel well enough, obviously, and all those things come together, and then I go live. But it doesn't have to be a 7 a day week. It becomes a burden. It becomes a work. And when it feels like work, well, you're not having fun. And all I want to do is have some fun. Anyway, talking too much. I've gone an hour and 15 minutes. Thank you, Jazzy Girl. Grab my ass. Whatever. I don't know. I don't think you guys see him. I see him all over here. I don't know why. He's blocked on YouTube. Thank God. Let me get an outro ready. Sorry for if I'm getting a little raspy there. But I want to thank everybody. Hey, be safe tomorrow. Like I know I keep saying that, but please be safe out there. God bless everyone. And I'll show you. Peace, love, MWO. For life, guys. All right, guys. Blessings.
Misfits World
All right, guys. Be safe. God bless. All right. MWO for life. See you tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow. See you when I see you. God bless.